Urhobos got Olorogun from Isekiri, not from Yoruba. Yes. First, proximity. Urhobo, if they got Olorogun from Yoruba, when did they start going to Yoruba land? 18 something. So is that when they claim, okay, their chiefs are new, So that is when they start getting what they call their kings and their chiefs. Now, to prove that Olorogun is Isekiri and not Yoruba, the proofs are so many that I don't even know where to start from. But first is proximity. If they say they got it from Yoruba, it means it's from Isekiri, because Isekiri are the closest Yorubas to the Urhobo. So Oloriogun is also a title in Isekiri, formerly for slaves. But later it became a title for chiefs among the Urhobos. How? Because the head slaves are called Oloriogun. The head slaves, Oloriogun, because they lead war. It's not Olori Ogun, it's Oloriogun. So that is the thing. Even Lagos, after the defeat by Ologbosere, Eyimisa, and Iyasera Okorodudu, when they defeated Lagos, the title was moved from Isekiri to Lagos. Check my book, Yoruba and Yorubic Peoples in Scientific Perspective. Yes. If I quote a book, I will tell you my book in which I've written where the quote is. I won't tell you the direct source. I won't go and tell you the direct source so that you will not believe in my book, because many of these wicked Isekiri people, I've noticed them. They will leave my source and be quoting another person. So that is that about that. To further prove that Oloriogun is an Isekiri title, I will bring so many other proof. What of Ugojo? Isekiri call wash Ugojo. Okpe, another Urhobos nearby, call it Ugojo. What does that mean? Look time, Ugo, Ojo, calculate the time. It also have the same morphemes in Yoruba, but it is an Isekiri word. Because Yoruba call their own watch Agogo, why Isekiri call Ugojo, and many Urhobo call Ugojo. I saw it in their dictionary. So no Yoruba call Ugojo except Isekiri. Now, what of rice? Urhobo call Irosu, Isekiri call Eroso. Vowels are in free distribution. What does that mean? The meaning is this: the Portuguese call Arrozo. Isekiri cannot pronounce the Z. Now, Urhobos hear it from Isekiri. Dara and other thieves like Eke, they lied, and only Gotite, they lied. Urhobo is copying the lie now, that they got it from Benin. How will Benin hear Arrozo and call it a name that will resemble Irosu? It's not possible. Urhobo just changed their own a little. They deliberately changed the vowels from the Isekiri own to make it look different, not knowing that the original has Z. Urhobo has Z. Isekiri doesn't have. That is one. Then, what of Fenudu? Urhobo deliberately changed N to L, L to N, but they forgot that the F is the voiced V, which Isekiri could not pronounce. It's Velud, which Isekiri heard and call it Fuludu because of the tongue. Forget that nowadays Isekiri are lying and putting V in their alphabet. V is not Isekiri alphabet. If you doubt me, go and read Isekiri Bible. There is no single word there with V. No single one. David is David. Go and read it. The word in which we have V, like to me voin voin, seems to have been copied from Urhobo or Benin. It's not an Isekiri attribute to have. In fact, in the whole Urhoboid, even including Igala, even including Olukumi, even including Ebu, there is even including Usen, even including Lukumi in Brazil, there is nothing like V. So, Isekiri nationalism and Isekiri internationalism prove that many of these words, the Urhobos, they look at Ashisha. Ashisha appeared in Okpe dictionary and in Ogara dictionary, a list of words. I have them. Ashisha. One foolish Okpe man thought it was, I won't name his name. I don't want to promote it. One stupid Okpe man thought it was a Portuguese word and listed it among the. I chastised him on Facebook. Now he has removed that article. He has removed it. But what I'm trying to say, I think Ugubrusi, yes, Ashisha Okpe Kingdom. Yes. So what does that mean? Open and close. How the umbrella works. Then what of what they call sword? Smita. Exactly, smita. Which Urhobo call Beren is in the dictionary. It's in the dictionary. I saw it there. Smita, which is Beren. Bini call it Ben. If they were hearing from Bini, there is no reason why they will add another R to it and make it Beren the way Isekiri is calling. Isekiri do not call the same with Bini. Isekiri call it Beren. Urhobo call it Beren. They just as they change Aboneje to Oboloje. Yes, at times they just deliberately try to spoil the name so that it will look different. Please, any Isekiri, any Urhobo who are truthful, any Ijaw, please be circulating Yoruba, please circulate this video, because Urhobos tell so many lies. Anything they copy from Isekiri, they will want to make it seem as if it is their own. So what drag all this down is that Olorogun is an Isekiri title. And I've given you other linguistic proofs to show that there are so many Urhobo words in Isekiri. So the meaning of that summary is that Isekiri colonized Urhobo either by trade or by full military conquest in those days. Thank you.